Hi, I'm Courtney and welcome to Courtney's Cakes. Today we're going to be doing a unicorn themed cupcake, and you're just going to need a simple white cake mix. And for this recipe you will need 4 egg whites at room temperature, 2 cups of sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, half a cup of butter at room temperature, 1 3/4 cups of sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 1/3 cups of buttermilk. Okay, for this we're going to take and we're going to put our salt, baking soda, baking powder, and we're going to stir this around, and then we're going to set this to the side. Okay, we're going to take our butter and we're going to cream it together for 30 seconds and then add in our sugar. Okay, once this is nice and fluffy, we're going to take our eggs and we're going to just use the egg whites. Okay, and we're going to beat this between each egg. Egg number 2. Okay, once all your egg whites are beat in, we're going to take our buttermilk and pour about 1/3 of it into our mixture. And then we'll alternate between that and our flour mixture, doing it in 1/3 parts till it's all well combined. Okay, once you've finished combining all that, we're going to take our vanilla. And I use clear so that we'll get the whitest cake we can. But if you use vanilla that is, the true vanilla that is brown, that's absolutely fine. I really can't tell a difference, but it's up to you. I just chose to use the clear. Okay, now we're going to take our batter and we're going to divide it. We're going to put some in this bowl. Okay, and then we'll leave some in this bowl. Alright, we're going to do our 3 different colors that I talked about. We're going to do a little bit of purple, and I'm using the gel food coloring. Do just a little bit of pink there. And it won't take a whole lot of the color to get what we're wanting to achieve. The actual colors that I used are teal for the blue, and then I did violet for purple, and then the pink is just pink. Alright, then take and we'll mix these and get our colors ready for our batter. Okay, all my colors are combined in the batter into 3 different colors. We have our pink, our blue, and our purple. And I have lined my cupcake tin with little gold full liners. Alright, for this we're going to take a little bit of each one and just drop it in. Do a little bit of each color. Do a little bit of pink. Do a little bit of purple. And you can put them in whatever order you want. If you want the blue on the top side to show through, or if you want pink. Okay. And then we're going to take a toothpick and we're going to kind of swirl it around a little bit. Just so when you open the cupcake, it'll have a nice swirl effect to it. Okay, next we're going to do a simple white icing. And we have 1 cup of shortening. And we're going to take and mix this with our almond and our vanilla extract. Okay, it's gonna be 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla and 1/2 teaspoon of almond. I can smell the almond. Oh, I love almond extract. And in this, I use the clear vanilla again, so that it'll be pure white. And we're just gonna beat this for about 30 seconds. All right, we're going to take our powdered sugar, and we're gonna gradually add this in a little bit at a time till it's completely combined in. Okay, I've mixed all that together, and it's really dry, so we're gonna take and do 2 tablespoons of milk and mix it, and then we'll add a little bit more after that. Okay, we're gonna add another tablespoon, my bad. Ooh. Okay, once we have finished that, we're going to take and we're going to cover this in clear plastic wrap, and we're going to set it to the side, and we're going to do our other decorations for our unicorn. Okay, to make the ears and the horn of the unicorn, we're going to need white fondant, some toothpicks, a little foam mat. You'll need a little fondant tool that has a little round ball on the end, a rolling pin, and then a leaf cutter. Okay, we're first going to start out with the ears. And we're going to take and just cut out with our leaf cookie cutter. You'll need 2 for each cupcake. Okay, you're going to take and lay it on your mat. Take the ball, and you're just going to roll down it just a couple times. And then you're going to take and you're going to pinch it together at the end, the fat end. Be just like that. And you're going to do this for every one of them. Just roll the ball down, pinch the end, and lay it to dry. And you'll need to do this for all your cupcakes. Alright, next we're going to do our unicorn horns. We're going to take and just roll it with some little balls. And then roll it out into a line. Don't do these really thin, because when you go to twirl them together, they'll actually get thinner. Okay, take the ends that'll be on the top and kind of roll them together so they'll be a little pointy, and then start wrapping them together. And then tear off the other end. You're going to take your toothpick and you're going to push it to almost the very top. And this will be your unicorn horn. And you'll just let this set to the side and dry. And then we'll color these a gold with our gold luster dust and some vanilla, which we'll also do to the ears also. So we're just going to take and we're going to make several of these to make our horns for our unicorn cupcakes. Alright, with our 2A tip, we're going to take our white icing and we're going to ice all of our cupcakes. Okay, with our number 21 tip, we're going to take our pink icing and we're going to start at the front and we're going to make it like a little V shape. But we're going to take and we're going to swirl it around. Then you're just going to go down the back side with your pink. Just keep swirling like little roses. Okay, with a number 18 tip and a number 16 tip, we're going to add just a little bit of blue and a little bit of purple, just so it matches the inside of our cupcakes. Once you've iced your hair for your little unicorns, you're going to take your ears that you've painted in gold and you're going to stick them on each side. And then you're going to take one of your little unicorn horns. Stick it right in the middle. And this would be really cute for a little girl's birthday party. They kind of remind me of the Starbucks Frappuccinos that everybody's trying. I haven't tried one, so I don't know. I'm not that adventurous. And for the last step, you don't have to do this, but I'm putting the little miniature edible pearls just to give it a little something extra. And there you have it, our unicorn cupcakes. I'll be listing all of the recipes and stuff down below. Thanks for watching. If you like it, subscribe and give it a thumbs up.